Hello there folks, and welcome, and thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful day. As you can see, Claire and myself have came out today to forage, and what we're foraging for today is Ramsons, wild garlic. And wild garlic can generally be found in wooded, damp, shady areas, just like the area where we are now, and generally alongside a water source. And we're just stood right next to a stream. And one of the first things we'll notice when we come across wild garlic is it grows in an abundance, vast amounts of it, big carpets of it. And the second thing we'll notice is that garlic smell, that really amazing garlic smell. And wild garlic has some absolutely amazing culinary uses and some great medicinal uses that we'll get onto later on. But what we're doing, as we mentioned, we're foraging for the wild garlic today, and we're going to go and cook something or make something a little bit different, aren't we?
Yeah. Something
that we're really excited about, something that we've never made before. We're both big fans of hummus, and what we thought we'd do, we'd try our hand at making some wild garlic hummus and see how that works out, aren't we? We're really looking forward to trying this, aren't we?
Definitely.
So stick around. Come along with us. We're going to go and head over to our little woodland base camp, and we're going to make some wild garlic hummus with bramble, aren't we, girl? Hey?
Good girl.
Good girl. Are we then? Let's go. Let's go. Come on then. Right, first things first, now we've arrived at camp, let's get some water on the boil. Wow, that smoke just really got me there. Woo. And make a nice cup of tea. There we go, put that in the flames. There we go. Right, let's take a little look at what we've brought with us today to make this hummus. As we mentioned, it's something that we're really looking forward for trying. We've never actually made hummus before, and we definitely haven't made wild garlic hummus, so it's something we're looking for, and this is just going to be trial and error and see how it works out. First of all, we've brought some mixed nuts. We've brought those, we thought that might replace the tahini. What we're going to do is put those in a pan and gently toast them over the fire before we bash them in the pestle and mortar. And we've brought some rapeseed oil. We both like rapeseed oil, we like the taste of it, and we think it has quite a nice nutty flavour, and we think that might work well with this hummus. We've brought some lemons. Obviously we've brought a tin of chickpeas. You can't make hummus without chickpeas. We've brought seasoning, salt, pepper even, and salt. And we've made a dough using self-raising flour, yoghurt and salt. We're going to make flatbreads to try that with the hummus and see how that works out. Right, we'll put these in the mortar. We'll just put in a few at a time, and we'll get these bashed up. We'll get them bashed up as fine as we can before we start adding the other ingredients. Well, we've got these nuts ground to pretty much as far as I think we're going to get them, so I think it's time to start adding the wild garlic. And we've sifted through it and cleaned it and made sure there's nothing in there that we don't want in there. So what we'll do, we'll take some now and we'll just start tearing it in. We'll just put in a small amount at a time and we'll just pulp that up. I really wish you could smell this. It smells absolutely unreal. Claire, can you smell that? Smell that.
Oh, it smells gorgeous.
Well, the smell coming from that's amazing.
I know, it's like a workhouse.
Right, whilst Claire's mashing that, we'll season it. Bit of Sally salt, should be plenty, and a bit of Percy pepper. Plenty of pepper.
Plenty.
You say when?
When?
When? And we'll get some lemon juice in there as well. One giant of it. I think that should do for the time being. I'll just get that pip out. And get that pip out. There we go. God, that does smell good now. And we'll start putting a bit of that oil in as well.
Okay.
About a tablespoon, do you think?
Yeah.
About that, I think. And then we'll see if it needs any more.
Yeah. Put too much in.
No. Give it a whirl round. Yes. Looking good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's looking amazing.
Need a bit more garlic or not, what do you think? Should I have a taste?
It's got plenty in it. Have a taste.
You having a taste? Excuse fingers. Oh my word. Blimey, that tastes unreal. The smell and the flavour. Oh my word. That is just unreal.
It's really tasty.
Right, we'll get the chickpeas in there next though.
Yeah.
Claire's doing an absolute amazing job mashing that chickpeas into that garlic and nut mix. So what we'll do, we'll just put a little bit more lemon juice, just get them stowaways out. Tiny bit more, I think. There we go. A bit more salt. That should do. Touch more pepper. And another little drizzle of the oil. That should do it. Right, to go with that hummus, we're going to make a few little flatbreads. So we'll just get them rolled out. We've put the pan back on the heat, ready to cook these through. So we'll just quickly roll these out. Spin that over. Oh. I think that should do it. We'll just sit that one to one side and get some more dough. Just looking roughly round about golf ball size, give or take. A bit of flour. Sit that on there out the way. Roll this one out. See how well that puffed out. I believe it's a sign of good bread that when they puff out like that.
Ask you about that.
Well pleased.
Yeah.
Right, that one's cooked. Get this one on. Looking forward to trying this here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right, flatbreads look quite tasty. Want some?
Very tasty.
Let's try this. Bramble, come out the way because this isn't for little use. That looks really tasty.
That's it, eh?
Really nice. That garlic, you get the fiery kick from it. Tastes unreal.
It's very nice.
Tastes a lot different to normal hummus, probably with using nuts and not tahini, but this is well worth a try. Admittedly, if we made this at home using a food processor, it would be so much easier, but where would the fun in that be? Just look where we are, just look at this. It's a beautiful day, beautiful spring day.
Absolutely amazing.
Eating what nature can provide for us. And just try that with some lemon juice. That is so good.
Flatbreads are really nice as well, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, the flatbreads are tasty. As I mentioned earlier, wild garlic has really some amazing culinary uses. We've used it in the past to make soups, breads, butter. And this is our first shot at making wild garlic hummus, and it really is tasty. It's well worth a try. We did want to make some pesto as well, but there just wasn't enough. We didn't have enough stuff to do both, so we just stuck to doing the hummus. Let us know in the comments what some of the things that you have made in the past with wild garlic. It's also got some great medicinal benefits as well. It's good for things like helping with colds, lowering our blood pressure. It's antibacterial, and it can also be good at keeping insects at bay, like mosquitoes and stuff like that. So if we eat plenty of this when we go out, as we do, camping and whatnot, or spending time at our base camp, just wards off the mosquitoes a little bit. Anyway, we'd just like to say thank you very much for watching, wouldn't we?
Yeah, definitely, thank you.
If you've enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new around here, consider subscribing. And as always, stay safe, and we'll see you all on the next one. Bye for now.
Bye
We're
for
going to
now.
enjoy this before Claire eats it all.
Yeah.